live-ish. And we're working on it. We're live once again. Yay! Thank you, Cornish. Pin. Yeah, so this is shameless self-promotion today. Oh, took a lot of work. Oh, well, not much. I literally just got back not too long ago to camp. Did a lot of work today. I was at the library making phone call, talking to people. It's going really good. I think it's a smaller trailer. It's a 22-footer, but I think it's perfect. It's roadworthy. All the electrical works. There's even a diesel heater in it. And I ended up speaking to the person who's selling it for a few hours today, negotiating and talking about it. And I didn't, really hard negotiate. I think I was fair. He was asking $2,500, way out of my price range, way out of the budget. Even if the thing was fully funded, it's way out of the budget. It's perfect. And we talked for a bit, and from $2,500 down to $1,400, which is the absolute max of my budget. $1,400, $1,400 for the trailer, and he agreed to it. I was fair. Like, I came to him like, I don't want to get into a bargaining match where I come with an offer, you come with an offer, I come with an offer. I'm gonna, I don't want to do the lowballing stuff, but I'm gonna tell you my max budget. I also think it's fair for the trailer. It's 1,400. I can't do a penny more than that. It's literally over budget by about $50, and he's okay with that. And now we've got someone to going to be talking to him who's in Ottawa, where it's at, to take a look at it. The smaller one, yep, yeah. Now it's just about promoting this damn GoFundMe, because I can take care of the land and the trailer. Can't take care of the solar yet, which gives me a headache almost. And there's something I have to have there, and that's the fucking Starlink. So I can start working like day one there. And I've got to really do my best to complete the GoFundMe, or I'm screwed. But yeah, that's great. The trailer it's a smaller trailer. It's like a one-room thing. You walk in, kitchen's on the left-hand side. You walk right in. If you're facing this way, coming in the door, to your left is your bathroom, your electrical panel. Then you turn that way to the long ways. Left side is the kitchen. To the right side, there's a bench seating that can turn into like a bed, which I will tear out day one that I'm there and put in a small couch. And at the back is a bed, and that's perfect. That is exactly what I need. It is. It's a lot newer. It's newer. It's nicer, and everything works in it. And he said I can have the TV. Yay! But yeah, it's Mark Goring. Father Mark Goring is a really good person. He's helping me out a lot to get that trailer to where it needs to be. And I still there's a few things that are, I'll be honest, the things that I have to have, the things that are day one needs is the trailer, the land, which is taken care of, power, internet so I can work, and a bicycle for transportation. I found a tricycle I can get for the price of a bicycle, but it's just, we're at almost being able to get the power. The next step is the other necessary stuff. Thank you, Dingle. No, that's appreciated. Every dollar gets me closer, and it's not like this is happening, and I'm going to pay it forward. Like, first of all, everybody is welcome. just send me a message and I'll find a place for you to stay up there. Anybody is always welcome, and I'm going to try to pay it forward. I will build a cabin so if I ever meet somebody who needs a place, it's there for them. No charge, nothing like that. But yeah, things are honestly, I feel like crap promoting the damn GoFundMe like this because I always say don't beg, borrow, and steal. It feels so much like begging, and it turns my stomach a lot. But I gotta thank the people who decided to make the GoFundMe: Cornish, Moore, Jeremiah, and the people who've donated to it. Because I'm in a situation I would never get out of homelessness without the help like this. I'll have a place where I can work. That's the thing. I've been on YouTube 15 months and I've never once begged. And now it feels like I'm doing that a lot. That's the one thing I don't like about the GoFundMe. It hurts. I know it's still. It feels really. There's a YouTuber I pop into once in a while. I don't like the person. He badmouths me a lot. But he does that every single day. He begs and begs and begs and begs, and I find it disgusting. Not going to say any names. But it feels like lately I've been breaking my moral code. Oh, thank you guys, but it still feels skeevy to me. And even then, I'm accepting an offer from somebody that was here yesterday that's going to help me out with cookware. She's got a bunch of extra cookware she's going to give me when I want to get ready to leave from Sudbury, and I'm glad I'm getting out of the tent, and I'm glad I'm going to have a place forever where I'll be safe, and I'm glad I'll be able to have a life and a job that has insurance and that'll pay for my medication. 3 months after I start working there, I have a med plan. And imagine that, a medical plan. I'll keep that job for the rest of my life, even if it's part-time, because the med plan is more valuable than anything. That'll cut $700 a month off my bills. I still do feel guilty. I really do. Well, good news is this is day 7. I've been getting the non-nicotine vapes. This is day 7 without nicotine. The back of my eyes have been throbbing nonstop, but I've determined to quit. When I'm up there, I'm never going to smoke again. Yeah, the fifth wheel isn't going to work. It's the smaller one. And, as long as I can stand up in the place, I'm happy. And I don't plan on spending. Okay, the one that you see in the Discord, the smaller one, those bench seats with the table there, when I get there, I'm ripping them completely out. They just take too much space up. And I'll put a small couch or a chair there and a small stand for the TV that I build. That's all I need, and it gives me a lot more room just to move around and have a small coffee table. Hey, Mario! But one thing is if y'all ever find yourself in Northern Ontario, when I'm there, send me an email. It won't be like day one, but it'll be within the first 6 months. I'll be working and I'll have some income to build a small cabin. There'll be a place, if you need to stay, there'll be a place for you. That's that. Thank you, but that's the thing is I'm really looking forward to being able to invite people up. Like anybody in these chats are welcome to come up and sit around my big campfire that we'll have, and I want to make sure there's a place for you to sleep. That's the ultimate goal, and I want to be able to help someone who needs it when they need it. And hotspots, no, not even a hotspot. I have to have internet to work. I've already found a job. I touched base with them on Friday for an insurance company as a first contact agent. I tentatively have the job. Training starts after I get to the property. The training starts in May. Online training for 2 weeks, paid training, and then you're a first contact agent. So if someone has a car accident or their house burns down, they call their insurance company. If your insurance company happens to be the one you're with, you get them in touch with the right people. You get the ball rolling. And I have to have internet to do that. Oh, the Warrior, it is. It looks great, and I can hook power up to it. And even then, I don't need much power. We've already calculated my mag. We over-calculated the amount that I need. Uh, I'll be able to pull in 800 watts of power in peak sun, whatever. But with the storage system that I've pieced together for the power, with my usage, sun is gone for, let's say, 7 straight days. As in, it's nighttime. Something crazy happens. It's nighttime for the next 7 days. No sun whatsoever. I have enough power to last 7 days. I know there is an awning attached to it. Actually, the thing with the awning, I think I'm gonna use that a little bit for rainwater collection. It's not too cold here tonight. I don't know the exact temperature, and I have no way of checking. Hey, the blue orange, not this crap again, dude. Let's not. You're welcome here. Everybody's welcome here. But if you start doing that weird stuff again, I won't put you in timeout. I'll just hide you from the channel, man. You're allowed to have your opinions, but there's no preaching like that in the channel. Yep, the plan is when I leave here, my current boss has offered to give me a power generator, a gasoline, a dual fuel power generator, both gasoline and propane. Oh, Ethan, thank you. I appreciate that, but don't hurt yourself. I will always say, do not hurt yourself. Take care of your guys' self first. 100% always take care of your guys' self first. I don't want you guys to end up like I did. Trust me when I tell you, live outdoors fucking sucks. It really. Last winter, I got lucky. It was very mild. It was the mildest winter on record. This winter, I spent like 3 or 4 straight days in negative 40-degree weather. Negative 40 Celsius, which coincidentally is also negative 40 Fahrenheit. It was brutal. And I did it in a tent. I don't want to do it again. Oh, that's why I'm sitting up right now. It's not too cold. It's been a melting day. I think I got a little bit flooded yet today. Uh, Leadhead, that's one of the things, that's what we're planning for because it's not close. A bicycle ride, it takes about an hour, about what they said, about 80 minutes on bicycle. It's not close, so I will be able to hitch a ride once in a while with somebody to town. But for the summer and stuff, my trips will be on bicycle. And winter, I plan on having a stockpile of food and whatnot so I don't have to make regular trips. Brian, you trailer park boyed it? 30 miles. I don't know exactly. I'd say probably maybe 10 kilometers at most. 10 to 12 kilometers. Well, Warrior, for in the winter, I'm planning on, I'm going to have a tri-full heating system. First way is, one, I'm going to have a wood-burning stove, a small one. I've got a spot in there in mind for, like right by the door. The second one is the furnace that's already built into the camper. It's a diesel burning furnace. And the third way is I'm going to stockpile some kerosene and get one of the Japanese style kerosene lanterns. Yeah, it's decent out. Well, let it. I'm just gonna use a pedal powered tricycle. I found one for like $200, and honestly, I'm so far up north. As long as I'm not using the engine in town, if I'm just going up and down the side back roads like I would be, I don't think the cops are gonna care. As pedals on the bicycle, sorry, the tricycle. I'm just gonna attach a gas motor to it. Dale, I not right away. No, I don't. I think it would be a bad idea for me to get a dog right away. I would love the companionship, but I gotta be secure, and I have to be confident in that security. I want to start working first, and maybe have 4 months worth of wages saved up just in case of vet emergency. I would have to be able to afford an emergency vet visit, 2 or 3 emergency vet visits, long before I can get a dog. That's the only right thing to do. Like, I'm going to be responsible for that life. I have to be able to take care of that life. Hello, you're in Scotland, I'm in Canada. So hello from Ontario, eh? No, I just think it'd be cruel. If anything, I would consider getting a cat. Just because I like the little murderers and I'd like a good mouser. No, exactly. I want to be working. I want to have at least 3 months worth of wages saved up. So if anything does happen, that animal is 100% taken care of. I've actually thought of something better than chickens. I've been doing research on raising birds for meat. And I've discovered something about There's a few endangered species of quail in Ontario. We've got quail, but I think I forget the name of the quail. But they're good meat birds, but they are endangered. Here's the thing: there's a government program where you can raise quail, this specific breed of quail, for meat, and the government will pay for it as long as you're releasing 10% of your flock every every growth of the flock. So if you grow 100 birds, you've got to release 10 of them. And the way it works out is you get paid for that, and it works out more than enough to cover the feed. Yes, we're allowed to grow the marijuana. I'm not going to. Oh, thank you for the super. You rock. Oh. I'm really trying to do this chat for as long as possible. But I'm on day 7 without nicotine, and I think I'm hitting the peak of nicotine withdrawals. Right now, my head is sore. The back of my eyes are pounding, and everything is fucking annoying me. I want to do these chats for a lot longer than I have. I just don't have the energy or the mind to do it right now. Everything is just... My head is throbbing, so I don't know if this is going to last very long today. I think I might be jumping off soon, because all I hear is boom, boom, boom in my ears from my head throbbing. I'll have to grab you the documents that I found online. I don't have, I don't have the paperwork in my hand. I do everything by my phone. But, yeah. It hurts right now. I've been just trying to get over the nicotine for a while. And really, Grim, holy crap, thank you for the super, Grim. You too, cheapers. Well, that's the thing. I in the future, when I'm in a place that I'm stable, I might grow some marijuana that is high in CBD to start trying it out, because my doctor has been talking about me starting low dose THC and CBD to help with the MS. I don't like what that stuff does to me. I'm not a user like that. But if it helps with the symptoms, I consider growing a plant or two to try it to see if it helps. I'm all about improving the quality of my life, because I found a place when I get there. This is a place I want to be for the rest of my life, where I want to grow old and die. And I'll be away from horrible people. I just want to feel... I want to be functional. I don't want to be on 9 different pills, 25, 30 pills a day, 9 different medications. I don't want to be a walking pharmaceutical test subject anymore. I'm fantastic. I'm really good. I would really like to get off of a lot of the meds. If CBD and THC worked, and it got me off all these medications, I would be ecstatic. I really don't like, the pile of freaking medication. The Warrior, yes, there is a bathroom. I'm not going to be using it. I'm going to build. I'm going to be composting. First, I will use the bathroom for liquid waste, but I'm going to be collecting the solid waste to compost into fertilizer. Human manure. I would like to get off a lot of them. In fact, I don't think I would be using the bathroom at all. That's where I think I would be ripping the bathroom out and putting a wood burning stove in there to heat the trailer. Well, no, with regenerative agriculture, but what you need to do is, for what I'm thinking is, you have to be able to agitate the waste to break it down into usable fertilizer. Not only that, you have mix food waste as well as yard trimmings into it. And the best way to do that is with an oil drum. Like, get yourself a couple oil drums. You cut open the top. You do a sealant so you can seal it shut and seal it so nothing spills out. And when you do your business, you open it up. You do it in like you make it into a waste toilet. Like you take what you've done when it's full, dump it in there with any other waste you have, like your food waste, yard trimmings. Close it up, seal it, and agitate it, as in like spin it around. Once it is 75% of the way full, it's done. You might have to agitate it every month, but it's full at 75% full, and you start filling your second one. By the time the second one is full, that barrel is now usable night soil. Night soil is another term for human manure that is safe to use to grow vegetables. Actually, there's apple trees up in the area, like crab apple trees, and there's choke cherries up there. I'll pick those all day. I'm definitely going to plant some. They're called wild strawberries. They're strawberries, but they're smaller. They're really good for colder climates. I'm going to definitely plant those. I'm going to plant some watermelon. And I will go collect the apples that grow through the woods and whatnot, just so I can juice them. I want to try to make my own apple wine. Bunchberry, I don't know bunchberries, but there are black raspberries in the area. That's always going to be black raspberries up here. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to probably come back in a little bit, but my head is done. And I got to use the bathroom, but my head is throbbing. I need a break from talking. If you're new here, you can check out the GoFundMe. I am not a dickhead. I really hate promoting it like this. It makes me feel bad, but I know I have to. I don't want to be out here anymore. I appreciate everybody who has donated, who is thinking about donating, or even who's even just looked at the damn thing. I love you all, but I gotta go. My head is done. I can't talk anymore.